My name is Vincent Russo. I graduated from Bondurant Farrar, and right now I'm at this internship, and I'm working with my other job trying to transition into a full-time career and not go to school yet until I know what I want to do. So I graduated this year just now, and this is like my first internship just right after, and it's pretty cool. We actually got iJAG brought into our school last year, so it was like a one-time thing. I was the first, part of the first group to do it, and I thought I didn't really know what I want to do with my life yet, so I wanted to make sure I had something to put on my resume, something to also help me decide, because a lot of people aren't even going to think about that, but I really did want help deciding what I wanted to do, and more experience in a bunch of other fields would help tremendously, honestly. I thought getting more experience and trying more things and learning more about what other people did with their lives would help me figure out what I want to do with mine. Yeah, we explored a lot. So this internship is definitely my favorite so far. This has been the coolest one, but we went to the zoo, we checked out a bunch of other careers, talked to other people doing jobs, and that's a big range from zoo to the office. There's huge, we talked to everyone about anything, and then in our classrooms talked about what we wanted to do and what other places we would want to go explore and see what they do. So it was a lot of teamwork, and you learn to love your class and your group, and then you go on fun trips, you see a lot of cool things, and most of the time you end up having a positive experience no matter what. I tell them it's a great opportunity. I remember when it first was introduced, they told me about it in math class, that they were going to start it next year and that it would be for seniors and juniors. And I was going into my senior year, so I was like, I can't miss this opportunity. But if you want to go to school, this helps you get a career that can also help you go to school, or this gives you a gap year that you're not actually in a gap. You actually have something to do. You have something on your resume. You have more experiences. It's just opportunities. And whatever you want, it's not one way. You pick your own path and you find out who you are and what you want to do. There's a lot that I learned, especially with interviewing and how to interview, but most of the skills in interviewing wasn't really directly interviewing. It was more of how to be yourself and confident in being yourself. A lot of what I've been saying here is just you find yourself, and this makes you more confident, more comfortable. You're very, it's just more adult. You feel more mature, a lot more of focused on yourself, not focused on other people in school. You're more focused on finding a path and what you want to do, and then who you want to be and being competent. Yeah, so my parents both work in financial, well, they both work for insurance. My mom works in financial with it, and they both also didn't go to college, and so I kind of always just had this path and idea, but principal was huge, even bigger than my parents, so I was like, I can do something bigger than my parents. It's a great opportunity. I came here, I learned that it's even bigger than I thought, it's more than I wanted. And then I get these opportunities, right now we're talking to the HR's director, my boss's boss, and that's a great opportunity to learn about not only here, but in any corporate or any worldwide business that's as big as here, how to act and how to be responsible, how to conversate with them, to be honest. There's a lot of, you wouldn't think it would be a lot because it's still being yourself, but there's a lot more that you learn, and it opens your eyes to seeing what other people do with 20 years of life, because I'm only 18. And these people who have been here, they're all humble, they're super modest. I've never had a problem with anyone. They tell you great stories, and this experience has been great. I think this principal internship teaches anyone, even if they didn't want to do the job here or want to work here, how to function basically and how to see more to life. But seeing it work so well right here, I think should lead other companies to do it too, especially if they want to see more employees and more long-term employees go somewhere bigger. They shouldn't give them dead ends. This company talks a lot about just continuing your career and continuing everything. And I think that's one of the biggest things about future development as a kid. Learning about how big and how far you can really go makes you more ambitious to keep going. I think everyone should take iJAG. It was a great class. I don't think anyone should really just pass up on it. I don't see anyone in their life not needing something like this in high school. iJAG can benefit, literally anyone could benefit off of it, and I think it's a fun class. I'm very thankful for it.